And for the total mileage of this week, I was able to run. Welcome back to the first full training week of many. In this video, I want to show you what an entire week of my training looks like right now, from easy runs all the way to workout and then a long run, totaling 45 miles. Now, as you may or may not know, right now I'm not training for anything in specific. I'm just working on building my base because this year is the year that I finally want to break sub 3. And to be able to do that, I want to be able to run 45 to 50 miles a week standard before I jump into any specific marathon build. Now, jumping into the week, I ran 7 miles easy on the treadmill with my buddy Micah, and then on Tuesday before work, I ran 6 miles easy on the treadmill. Now, like I said in my last video, Wednesdays are track night at the Bulldog Athletics Center. That's where I was gonna go to run a speed workout along with our buddy Nick Murphy, Heath the Machine, his wife Olivia, and a few other people. However, on the way there, we got a call from Heath saying that it was canceled. There's a big miscommunication, and so I just had to figure something else out. So what I ended up doing is waiting a little bit later, eating some more, and heading to the gym to run the workout on the treadmill. And that's where we'll start. Going for probably 8 miles or so. And I'm going for 8 by 3 minutes at threshold pace. So on the first rest period, about a minute left to jog, and then it's back to the faster stuff. Finished up my last rep, and I got like 7 more minutes before gym closes. So I think I'll do 2 minutes easy here, and then 1 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off for about 45 seconds to a minute. I guess that's what is 1 on, that means 1 minute. About 180 pace, or 180 heart rate. So, here we go. Welcome to the pre-long run day. Today I have 7 miles to run easy on these not improving road conditions. Hopefully that won't affect the long run tomorrow, but it is a balmy 20 degrees, which actually isn't that cold compared to how it's been the last like 3 weeks. It's been averaging in the single digits to negative digits, so it's really not that bad. The only thing I'm concerned about is, you can probably see there's snow falling right now, and that's making the road conditions not improve, get worse actually. And with the shoes I'm wearing today, the Adidas Evo SLs, they don't have any traction on the bottom, or at least they don't have any like grip, like claws or lugs or anything. So I might be slipping and sliding. I could wear my trail shoes, but honestly, I don't know if that'll help. Now, one new thing that I'm trying is I actually ditched the GoPro and got a DJI Osmo 5. Has an ND filter on it for bright conditions. It's frictionless. It's a great solution. So 7 miles today. I'll see you on the run. So I forgot to realize that our street is a side street and not the emergency snow route streets. So it doesn't get as much attention by the plows. So looks like the main road is pretty good actually. But last night I was looking at the weather and it said 1.5 inches of snow accumulation. And that is one thing that I hate about winter running. If there's a lot of snow, there aren't any sidewalks plowed or anything. The streets are way narrower, and you just gotta wait a lot longer if there's cars. God, it's bright outside. I don't have any sunnies. You gotta stop at the stop sign. If you've never done any winter training before, a piece of advice is, first, for general training, easy runs are easy. They're not a pace. But for winter training, especially in conditions like this, take all the expectations you had for any sort of pace and just chuck them out the window. Because if the conditions are like they are today in some spots, you're gonna be slipping and sliding all around. And this is essentially trail running. So what is usually maybe a 9-minute pace for me has turned into a 10 in some spots. And I'd rather that than falling and breaking a leg, getting injured. So, and this way beats treadmill running. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but as a glasses wearer, I found it extremely annoying and uncomfortable to wear glasses when I'm running, because they just slip and slide all over the place, and it's an extra thing on my face. So when it's bright out like this, or when it's snowing and I'm getting pounded in the eyes by snowflakes, I just have to take it because I hate wearing glasses, and therefore I don't like wearing sunglasses. Just gotta deal with it. It's rough out there, man, but we're out here doing it. Yeah, these are the conditions. Still running though. Still happy I can run. hopefully you can see me. That is 7 miles in 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 43 seconds. An average of 8:56 per mile. Honestly thought it would be a lot slower than that. Looks like our average heart rate was my average heart rate, not ours. It's not we, it's me who's doing the running. It's a lot of YouTubers do that. It's weird. Average heart rate 145. So that's good. And then max heart rate 174. That's probably when I was clocking it in this last like 6.2 to 6.7 miles, 6-7 miles. The road was actually decent conditions, so I just smashed it to see like what pace I could do. Felt pretty good. All right, haven't decided yet if I'm gonna run outside tomorrow for my long run. I got around like 14 miles I think I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna aim for about 45 miles this week, not 50. Not quite there yet. Had to miss a day yesterday just because I had some extra stuff to do and I wasn't feeling the greatest. By the time I got home from church band practice, it was like 9:30 p.m. So there was no way I was gonna run, but yeah, that's where I am right now, and I will either see you tomorrow on the treadmill or I will see you outside. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see you either way. Okay, I am at an impasse here. It's 10:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. It says it's 9 degrees, but feels like -8, and there are 16-mile-an-hour winds. The sun is out. It's really freaking cold, and I want to run outside, but I also don't want to run on the treadmill. I've been doing so much treadmill running. Like, I feel like treadmill running is boring, and for me to be able to just run on the treadmill, I either got to stop, pause my watch, get a different camera angle, all that stuff, with people going around the gym and everything, and it turns into a whole entire production. I don't know. Do I brave the cold? That's not just cold, it's like massive cold, or do I go around on the treadmill? I just hit 8 miles, and I'm on a stretch of roads that's actually roads and not slush or ice or a mixture. So this part's actually normal running, it's just cold. That said though, got about a mile until I'm home. I need to eat a banana.
See banana, eat banana.
I don't have any gels or anything since I'm not in marathon training season, but I need to get more, stock up. All right, quick pit stop at home. Wow, that's dark, but I got
I'm sorry, I mean tiramisu.
got a banana, got honey in this little 30 milliliter thing. Scored a bunch of honey in there. I don't know how much this is. This could be like 2 servings, 2.5. So maybe like almost 40 grams of carbs, plus I'll probably just do half this banana. Look. Stick this in the microwave for like 8 seconds. Because 10 seconds is too long. I'll scold myself. Anything under 8 won't get warm enough. So that is 8 seconds. I need a little bit more. Okay. Watch, this might be too hot. I don't know. Can be perfect. A little too hot. Basically take it like a shot. And that is a homemade gel. Per serving, it actually comes in at way less than pretty much any gel on the market too. Especially the HNY gels, the honey gels. So we'll leave that stuff there. I gotta get a refill on water a little bit. And then it's back to it. So I got about 4.8 to go as of the end of my street here. And there's a big rectangle loop up by the college that I think I'll do about 5 times to get me 3 miles. And getting there's about a mile. So I'll just do that. It's pretty clear, save for a few spots of snow. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. .9 miles. Yeah, this block is about, it's like 0.9, I'd say. 0.8, 0.9. So a few times around here and then back home. That'll be it. All right, that's a half. Taking it easy for the rest. All right, that's 14. Got about 0.1 to go to the end of my street. So overshot it a little bit, but an extra mileage is extra mileage, so. All right, 14.1. Two hours, 2 minutes, 58 seconds, 8:43 average. That was the activity time, but I think in total that was about 2.5 hours with a couple stops at stop signs or stoplights, waiting on traffic, stopping at home for fuel, stopping to go to the bathroom. And I saw my other buddy Heath, not the machine. I don't know what other Heath's last name, but he lives at the end of my street on the other side. He used to be a big runner back in the day, but since he's gotten older and he hasn't been running as much, still gets out there though. It was cool seeing someone else out in this weather. Overall, wasn't too bad. It's just, it's tough getting started, and the second thing is it's tough when a lot of the roads are like this and you don't get the same run experience as you would if it was nice outsides and the roads were regular road condition and a hard surface. So a lot less efficient, a lot more energy used, but Still out here getting the mileage in, and if anything, the extra work that I had to do will just benefit me later on. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to spring running, and I will not complain when it gets hot this summer, if it ever gets hot. Seems like it never will. All right. So talking about a frictionless setup, it's about 5 minutes after I ran, and all I have to do to upload my footage is open up this little battery door, plug or turn it on, and then plug in the USB-C cable, press this little file transfer, and then on the computer, open up my SSD, go to Osmo Action, DCIM, here, grab this, and boom. I don't have to fuss around with grabbing a micro SD card and putting it inside one of these little tiny things and putting it in the computer and opening it up. I mean, it saves like 30 seconds. But still, the simple fact of knowing that I have to do extra steps to get the footage into the computer and load it into the video software, and it's one thing less that I have to worry about. And there's internal memory on this, so that's like a less of a memory card if I want to go to an event and run the event and have the thing and forget a memory card. Doesn't matter. It's got like 50 gigabytes of data I can just record on. So I'm gonna go grab a shower, and I will see you tomorrow for another 3 or 4 miles to end out the week. All right, last run of the week complete. And for the total mileage of this week, I was able to finished up my last run of the week. I needed 2.71 to get to 45 miles for the week. Ended up doing I don't know, with filming and stuff, I ran a little bit more on what the treadmill screen said, like 2.75 or something. Yeah, trying to film on the treadmill is tough if you don't have somebody else. It's not as easy as just running with the camera and setting it down. But in total, I think this week we got, actually, where's my phone? In total, this week, we got 45.1 miles. So, pretty good week overall. I thought about stretching it to 50 miles because my training load for like a 7-mile run was like 115 or something per Coros, and running 7.8 miles to get to 50 miles would have really stroked my ego and would have sounded really cool for Strava, but it wouldn't have been really cool if tomorrow I woke up and didn't want to run because I overshot it today. So capping it at 45 miles this week, and looking forward to next week. Next week I want to try to get in 2 lifting sessions, but either way, we got the amount of running in, or I got the amount of running in that I wanted to get for this week. Feeling pretty good about it. And yeah, I think I might have chosen the race that I want to do. I'm not sure yet, but I think I might have. So if you want to keep following along in this journey and you liked this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to keep following along. And then I guess there's nothing else left to say, but I'll see you in the next run. This is the actual end of the video.